Huzzah, everybody! Welcome to episode 9 of season 2 of C.A.M.P.S, the show so goddamn sexy it made Aphrodite herself cry. Yes, but before we get into reviewing today's C.A.M.P.S and giving some feedback, I have to whore myself out. So if you're new to the channel, please go ahead, like, share, and subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so when you know my videos go live. There we go, that's done. I can get that out of the way because the first video today is actually sent to me by a fellow YouTuber. I'm pretty sure they're new to the YouTube scheme, so the link to the channel will be down below. But the first one is a video that they emailed me called Master Builder Games, and it's a pretty interesting one, actually. I had to be harsh with it because I have to be harsh. People are saying I'm not being harsh enough. So this one is a city, and I'm doing that in air quotes. It's more like a fort, which is pretty interesting. It's a cool idea, okay? You've got a nice layout, and that's about it. I hate to say so. It's a pretty cool idea, right, okay? I like seeing enclosed camps that people build, but it's pretty basic in quite a lot of areas. I think I watched through all this footage about 12 times, just so I could make sure I get everything down. But everything's really simple in it. And now I understand when you build something big, you have a budget, and you might eat that budget up a little bit. But I would suggest if you're going to build a camp like this, build it like you'd actually build a proper settlement. Start with one building and move your way up and up and up and up and up. Because there's no real decorations in this kind of stuff. I'm confused between if it's a raider base or an actual like sanctuary safe place. I was confused by the build, which doesn't happen to me that art, but there wasn't really much in it, okay? So I had to be kind of harsh when I did write all the stuff down. And your design is a 4, and so is your layout. So you've only really got a 4 out of 10, which is not that good, but this is the thing. You have the blueprint right here. All you have to do is cut back a bit and add in some decorations, add in a bit, make it more homely. I saw that your seedy shed has nothing in it. Now that's a bit of wasted space right there. I do like your little bar, okay? I like the fact that it's not an open roofed bar, it's an enclosed slit bar. That's awesome, but maybe give it a bit more detail. Make it feel like I'm not just walking into a brand new base. Give me some decoration, give me some oomph behind it. So you do have a face from me because you're on a 4 out of 10, but dude, it's there. You can do better, which is awesome. However, the next one comes from Lucky761, who recreated the Sons of Dane compound, basically. So she's over here, near the Sons of Dane compound, which made me giggle. And this one was actually surprising to me because she's already beaten me to the end of the bloody score, which pissed me off. But it's very cool. It's almost identical to the actual Sons of Dane compound. She did mention that the only reason she did contemporary walls and stuff instead of actually building it like the Sons of Dane compound is because she likes the contemporary walls. That's okay. That's pretty dope. It's very basic all round. And now I say that because the interior is bit of a shambles. I don't want to be mean, but it's a bit of a shambles. It's got some really awesome designs in it, okay? It's got some really thought out, planned areas, but it's too big. And I think this might be the scheme for like the camps today. They're a bit too big. Understandingly, trying to recreate things one-to-one is a hard thing. But I will say this, okay? You have a really nice bathroom. We talked about this when I was there. Her bathroom is very nice. Like I said, lacking a bit of decoration, probably because you've stretched yourself a bit too thin with the size. But you have a really nice bathroom. The vendors are probably some of the best merge vendors I've ever seen, okay? And the amount of camps that I've seen is probably more than any camp has actually been built in this game. I think I've seen close to 2,000 camps doing this series. And it's nice to see these really dope vendors that are just merged down beautifully. I will say, you have a very cramped kitchen. I understand why, but I don't know. I probably wouldn't have done it the way you've done it. I would have left the merged down stuff just on one side of the room, on this side with the actual cooking station and all that kind of stuff. I do like your little design here with the other merged down crafting areas, like the mixture of the actual merged in items and the I can't remember what they're called, the new stuff, you know, the Slocum Joe stuff. That's a really nice design. I do like seeing that. You do have wasted space, okay? And that's the thing when you build big things. Trying to put things into an area and make it look like there isn't wasted space compared to actually wasting space is a tricky thing. But you do have a little bit of wasted space, that I will say that. Plus, your crafting area, not this crafting area, but the crafting area behind the daughter's insane, which, you know, she explained to me was because it's very close to the Sons of Dane, and it's a play on words and all that kind of stuff. So just behind this wall, it's very basic, it's very barren. So, I mean, if you're going to do crafting, I'd normally put crafting in one area. And like I explained to her as well, the merged item of the cabinet with the display case it's kind of funky, but I mean it can work. You do have a very fun inside garden. You told me that you make cranberry relish, so of course you have to grow your gourds, as you explained to me, because I forgot how to make cranberry relish. So you have a nice inside gourd farm, and that is, I love that word. Plus the bedroom that you've got, I think it's because you're in this, you know, you're trying to build in this area, but I would have really shifted a bunch of stuff around in here and maybe added more to it. Pretty sure you also told me that your budget was pretty much at 100% by the time you'd got around to doing everything. But your design itself is a 7, okay? It's pretty cool. Trying to recreate something in-game is awesome. And your layout is a 6, probably because you've maybe over-exerted yourself with the building part of itself, and you probably could have just made it a little bit smaller. However, the final one is so goddamn sexy, I popped a massive stiffy when I was reviewing this, and it fucking shows. So this is from Lobby 76, and Jesus Christ, I have not seen the likes of camps like this in a very long time. A very, very, very long time. There are only a handful of builders who can build this damn good. And I now count Lobby 76 in it himself. But he has a very nice, he's managed it very well, okay? This little shack up here, there's more to the camp, but this little shack up here, he's actually managed really well. It's efficient placement, okay? Stuff is in spots that's really easy to access or really easy to use. So he's got a bed next to a vendor and all of his crafting stuff. He's got all of his stuff that you have to use and get rid of. So buying anything, fixing anything, scrapping anything, doing all that kind of stuff, all his utility stuff, all in one spot, very efficient. It's beautiful. You have a very smooth, very placed together garden area. Now, this is actually built around something that exists pre-built, which is the little sitting area right here that is like an old-timey take a photo with me kind of thing. So he built around that, and his garden, though it does clip in some areas, very nice. Plus the double fire pit is a lovely thing, especially with the spit roast going over the top of it. And I've seen the double fire pit, but I've never really seen anyone put the spinning spit roast over the top of it. There is a little bit of kind of bad placement in some stuff. We could see rugs glitching in or some stuff fading through, but the real thing about this that makes it so beautiful is his mini dioramas that he's actually got hiding at the back of his garden, which is, man, I saw these and I was like, it's been a long time since I've seen anyone try and take on like an art project within, and they all fit perfectly. That's the thing. They're all based around a single premise, so like a diner, a sauna, a comic book, and then in a 1x1 square, he fits it all in and it works. It's fucking beautiful, okay? The small builds are probably the best part of your entire camp. Sorry to say. But design is an 8, and your layout is an 8. I gave you a double thumbs up because it was just so goddamn sexy, my man. But there we go. Those are the camps for today. Some of them, I hope you take the criticism to heart, and those people that want to go check out Lobby 76's thing, hopefully he's on and he's using it when you're on, but go take a picture with those dioramas. They are beautiful. But apart from that, if you want me to check out your stuff, my PSN is exactly the same as my Twitter, but you guys know the drill. Like, share, and subscribe, and until the next time, not only stay sexy, but stay awesome as well.